Have you ever dreamt of a place where the light itself tells a story, where every sunrise feels like a gentle promise, and every sunset is a memory painted across the sky, where the sun paints the sky in colors you thought only existed in fairy tales, and the clouds drift lazily, casting ever-changing shadows over ancient mountains and deep mysterious waters? Imagine a silence so profound you can hear the gentle whisper of falling snow, a hush that settles over vast mountains dusted with silver under a velvet sky. Here the world slows down and every breath feels crisp and new. This is Norway, a land of profound peace and astonishing beauty, where light conquers the cold and the landscape feels both wild and welcoming. Here, nature's grandest spectacles touch our hearts and lift our spirits. Waterfalls tumble down ancient cliffs, and fjords stretch endlessly, inviting us to lose ourselves in their wonder. We'll travel together, through words and imagination, to the heart of the Norwegian winter. We'll wander along snow-covered paths beneath towering pines, and discover the quiet magic that lives in every frozen branch. The crisp, cold air cleanses and the darkness becomes a stage for the most incredible light show on Earth, the northern lights swirling and dancing in colors that defy description. This is an invitation to discover serenity, a quiet joy that blossoms even in the coldest months. In cozy cabins, warmth and laughter fill the air, and the world outside feels like a fairy tale come to life. Let's chase the northern lights across the Arctic Circle and witness the sun's lingering farewell as it dips below the horizon, leaving behind a sky ablaze with color and hope. We'll see how Norwegians turn winter's challenges into a unique, beautiful way of life, embracing the snow, gathering around fires and finding joy in every season. This journey is for dreamers and wanderers, those who believe that even in the deepest darkness, there's always a glimmer of light, and that adventure awaits those willing to seek it. So, come with me. Let's step into the Norwegian wonderland, and let its beauty remind us of the simple, powerful joys nature offers. Let the adventure begin, and may the spirit of Norway inspire your heart to dream a little bigger. Norway in winter is a world transformed, ruled by the gentle winter queen. The air is crisp, scented with pine and frost, and a profound quiet settles over the land. Days are short, and in the far north the sun disappears for weeks. This is the polar night, or Morkedid. The cold is biting, the landscape stark, but it's precisely this starkness that makes the return of light so powerful. Norwegians embrace winter with koselig, a sense of coziness, warmth, and togetherness. It's the glow of candlelight, a hot drink, and the comfort of being snug indoors while the wind howls outside. They find beauty in winter's quietude and create their own warmth to fill the spaces the sun has left. This season is not an ending but a period of deep rest and preparation. The land is dormant, gathering strength for spring's reawakening. Snow blankets the world in pristine beauty, muffling sound and encouraging introspection. Winter is a necessary pause, a deep breath before nature's grand performance. Just when the darkness seems absolute, the sky awakens. The northern lights appear, painting hope across the endless night. In the far north, where winter's shadow lingers for months, the aurora is a promise that light will always return. The aurora borealis is poetry written across the heavens, starting as a faint green whisper, then swelling into ribbons of light that dance and swirl. Each movement is a silent conversation between the sun and the earth, a cosmic display that has inspired legends for centuries. Emerald, pink, and violet hues shift in a silent celestial ballet. The colors seem to breathe and pulse, weaving through the sky in patterns that are never the same twice, making every display unique and unforgettable. Witnessing the aurora is a moment of pure magic, a reminder of the world's vast beauty. It's a shared experience, strangers gathered in awe, faces lit by the glow, united by wonder and the thrill of witnessing nature's masterpiece. The lights pulse and race, sometimes forming a perfect corona overhead, making you feel at the center of the cosmos. In that instant, the universe feels both infinite and intimately close, as if you are part of its grand design. Even during the polar night, the sky is painted with hours of ethereal twilight. The blue hour bathes the snow in mystical light. The landscape glows with a quiet, otherworldly beauty, as if time itself has slowed to let you savor the moment. Lingering sunrises and sunsets brush clouds and mountains with pastel pinks and fiery oranges. These fleeting colors are a gentle reminder that even the coldest days hold warmth and promise, painting the sky with hope. This interplay of light and dark is Norway's soul, a land of dramatic contrasts. Here the landscape is shaped by extremes where shadows deepen the brilliance of every sunrise and sunset. The endless days of the midnight sun in summer perfectly counter the polar night. Light lingers long into the night, filling the world with energy and life, as if the sun is making up for lost time. In Norway, light is more than illumination. It's a character, a source of hope, and a beacon through the quiet months. It shapes the rhythm of life, guiding people through darkness and into the promise of a new day. To witness it is to feel joy and gratitude for being part of its story, a story written in light, shadow, and the endless wonder of the northern sky. Norwegians have learned not just to survive the long, dark winters, but to find joy within them. Winter is a time of community, reflection, and deeper connection to nature. The return of the sun after weeks of darkness is celebrated with tears and festivals, a collective experience of hope fulfilled. Travelers, too, find peace in the silent landscapes and exhilaration under the aurora. These moments become cherished memories, stories of finding light in the dark. Joy is found in laughter, shared warmth, and the quiet satisfaction of a walk through a frosted forest. By embracing winter, Norwegians reveal a world of serene beauty and quiet contentment. Embarking on a winter journey to Norway is an adventure filled with breathtaking sights and heartwarming moments. Preparation is key. Embrace layering. Start with a wool base, add an insulating middle, and finish with a waterproof outer shell. The Norwegian winter can be unpredictable, so being ready for sudden changes in weather is essential. Don't underestimate the cold. Proper clothing will keep you comfortable and let you enjoy every moment outdoors. Insulated boots are a must as snow and slush are common. Choose footwear with good grip to avoid slipping on icy paths, and consider bringing extra socks to keep your feet dry and warm. A warm hat and gloves are vital for protecting your extremities from the biting wind. Mittens can be even warmer than gloves, and hand warmers are a great addition for especially cold days. And don't forget a scarf. Wrapping up well is essential. There's a Norwegian saying, "There's no bad weather, only unsuitable clothing." For the northern lights, head north of the Arctic Circle, where the skies are darkest and the aurora is most vivid. Visit between late September and March. Tromsø and Alta are fantastic bases for aurora hunting, offering plenty of tours and cozy accommodations. The Lofoten Islands offer dramatic, photogenic landscapes, perfect for photographers and nature lovers. Bergen is charming and serves as the gateway to the fjords. Norway's extensive network of flights, trains, and ferries makes getting around easy, even in winter. Schedules are reliable, and the scenery from the window is unforgettable. The Hurtigruten coastal voyage is legendary, especially in winter under the aurora, when the ship glides past snow-draped villages and icy fjords. If you're not used to winter driving, rely on public transport or guided tours. Norwegian roads are well maintained, but conditions can be challenging for the uninitiated. Most importantly, slow down. Norwegian winter is about peacefulness. The landscape invites you to pause and breathe in the crisp, clean air. Don't rush, savor the moments. Whether it's watching the snow fall softly outside with a hot chocolate by the window, or taking a quiet walk in the snow, listening to the muffled silence that winter brings. Engage with locals, learn about koseligg, and adapt to the gentle rhythm of the season. Koseligg is the Norwegian art of coziness. Embrace it by lighting candles, sharing meals, and enjoying simple pleasures. Your Norwegian saga will be richer for these moments of quiet contemplation and connection. Let the journey be as meaningful as the destination, and let Norway's winter magic leave a lasting impression on your heart. Norway's extraordinary light and landscapes have long inspired its artists. Art here is a deep, emotional response to nature. Painters capture the ethereal glow of winter skies and the dance of the aurora. Edvard Munch's works, from moonlit nights to snowy streets, reflect the landscape's emotional impact. Contemporary artists use photography, sculpture, and installations to explore their connection to light and the seasons. This inspiration is woven into Norwegian design and architecture. Buildings maximize natural light, and colorful wooden houses brighten the winter landscape. Ice hotels and art installations interact with the changing light, creating immersive experiences. In Norway, art is something you experience, a conversation between artist, landscape, and light. The inspiration of light is everywhere, defining this remarkable country. Norwegian music captures the spirit of its landscapes, echoing fjords, forests, and the northern lights. Edvard Grieg's Peer Gynt Suite is the perfect soundtrack for a journey through Norway. Traditional folk music with haunting Hardanger fiddle melodies tells stories of love, loss, and resilience. Today's musicians, from jazz to pop, draw inspiration from the land, creating atmospheric sounds that reflect Norway's wide-open spaces. Music fills cafes, concert halls, and homes, providing comfort and upliftment during the long winter. Imagine driving along snowy coasts, the ethereal sounds of Norwegian artists enhancing the scenery. Create a playlist before your trip. Let the melodies guide your thoughts and dreams. In Norway, music is a guiding light, a way of hearing the landscape's heart. A journey to Norway in winter is ultimately a journey inward, an opportunity to find your own northern star. The silence of snow-covered wilderness encourages reflection. The scale of the landscape puts worries in perspective. Standing under the aurora, you feel connected to something larger than yourself. Light is most precious when contrasted with darkness, a powerful metaphor for life. Norway invites you to embrace this contrast, to find joy not in spite of challenges, but because of them. The happiness of returning to a warm cabin after a day in the snow is unique. The first glimpse of the sun after the polar night is pure joy. These moments stay with you, long after you return home. Even in the coldest, darkest moments, there is always light to be found. Our journey through the Norwegian winter draws to a close, but the story is far from over. This has been just a glimpse of the magic that awaits in this incredible land. I hope these words have sparked your curiosity and desire to witness the aurora's dance and the peace of a snow-covered fjord. The world is full of wonders. Let this be the beginning of your own dream of Norway. Hold on to that feeling of wonder and let it guide you. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Let's see where the light takes us next.